It's not every day that riders get to traverse the Himalayan Mountains. So when the opportunity presented itself, this Filipino duo grabbed their gear and started getting ready for an adventure of a lifetime. Jimmy Barinaga and Butch Llige are the Philippine delegates to the Royal Enfield Moto Himalaya 2022, which is set to happen from September 9 to 17 in Ladakh, India. Jimmy and Butch join us now live via Zoom. Good morning to you both. Let's start off with you, Jimmy. Second time actually joining the event. You were part of the original Himalayan adventure team, Pinas 2017, which was the first group of Filipino riders to ride the Himalayas. Mukhang hindi ka nagsawa, Jimmy. The mountain has called you again. How does it feel to be doing this a second time? What's the appeal? What's the adrenaline rush?
All right. Good morning, Paulo. Good morning, CNN viewers. Why? The mountain is calling. Simply put, we're just answering back, and we always say this: no, we don't conquer the Himalayas. The mountain is just giving us safe passage. So that's one of the learnings that it's been instilled with me, and it's very humbling.
Okay, obviously there's more things to do for you out there, more things to tick off your bucket list, so to speak. Direct Butch, you were supposed to join Jimmy back in 2017. You're a busy TV and events producer, director. You had commitments at the time that kept you away from this adventure. Storbo talaga ang career, di ba? But how excited are you to finally be able to join this year?
Hey, good morning, Paulo. Good to be here. Actually, yeah, I'm very excited about this. It took 5 years for me to convince Jimmy to say, Jimmy, we need to go to the Himalayas. The mountains are calling. So parang, yeah, we really need to go there. I'm very excited.
I'm sure, from something that was supposed to happen, you're probably really pumped about it, and plans had to sort of change. And I'm sure you've spent the last 5 years sort of thinking, I wish I could have done this adventure. I wish I could have been part of the original team. But here you are, and finally you are going to be able to tick it off your bucket list. How intense are your preparations? It's not an easy feat to be part of this undertaking. You're part of a convoy of 20 riders who will embark on a 9-day journey through the Himalayan mountain range, and you'll be traversing the highest motorable pass in the world. Cardinala is 5.6 kilometers above sea level. Medyo manipis na yung hangin dyan. It's not a cakewalk by any stretch of the imagination.
That's true, Paulo. It's not going to be easy. Well, it took a couple of months for, basic exercise, cardio, your heart, your stamina. And you have to be prepared physically, mentally, and spiritually for this ride.
Right.
This isn't going to be easy. Nakakatakot.
Jimmy, what were the skills and lessons that you learned back in 2017 that you hope to apply this year? At some points in Cardinala, you actually need to carry an oxygen bottle just in case. You need to be up to date when it comes to your off-road riding skills. How challenging is the route?
Okay, the route, as far as I can remember, that was 5 years ago. 40% more or less are rough road. So skill set, going up the mountains, and this is advice I can give who will follow suit. Beef up on your off-road skills. That's number one. And then do a lot of cardio exercises. And speaking of health, if you are a smoker or a vapor, trust me, when it's up there, at least you have to lessen your vices somehow.
Right.
But as Butch said kanina, aside from the skill set physically, it's the mindset and the emotional preparations and spiritual preparations as well. It comes into play there, honestly.
What are you looking forward to most? I mean, there's a lot of challenge, a lot of difficulties that you experience when you go through this. But here you are wanting to do it all over again. What's going to be different for you this time? What is the new height that you want to reach, so to speak?
Okay, number one, let me say it's good if you ride with your best buddy.
Yeah.
You know that, Paulo is a rider as well. It's for me, I'm just looking forward simply to enjoy it again. And as I've said earlier, the mountain is calling. We just replied back that yes, we're coming back, and we are not conquering the mountain. It's just giving a safe passage.
Right.
And moving forward, we're happy that it has opened the gateway for more Filipino riders to ride the Himalayas and enjoy it for themselves also.
All right. Last
You're
word
next,
to you,
Paulo.
Direct
You're
Butch. I know. I hope to be able to tick this off my bucket list one of these days. But for now, this is your time, Jimmy and Direct Butch. Last word to you, Direct Butch. What do you want to sort of come away from this experience with?
Well, aside from the point that I kept telling Jimmy that the mountain is calling me, this is actually a bucket list for me. This will be a great challenge and something new. It won't be the first time that I've ridden outside the country, and but this one is going to be a very, very challenging ride. You getting
Yeah, all
goosebumps.
right. I know. I'm getting goosebumps for you guys. I'm super excited for you guys. Like I said, as a rider, I'm very excited for this journey for you guys, and I'm so inspired to one day take on this challenge as well. Good luck and best of luck to you, and enjoy the ride. Thank you, and best of luck to you, Jimmy and Butch. Hope to speak to you again after this historic event. Make sure you take lots of pictures and videos. We'll have you back again when you get home.
Oh yeah, you